Hey guys, Danny Johnson here, and today we're going to be talking about the boost gauge in the 0304 Cobra. So you can see it's up here in the top upper right, and it normally replaces what would be the battery gauge. And so on most cars that really wouldn't matter, but just so happens on the 0304 Cobra that's very important. And the 03 Cobra has a bad reputation of losing alternators and leaning out, so it actually is a gauge that we would have really liked to have. And I was going to show you this on my spare gauge cluster that I have, that the stock boost gauge only reads up to 10 psi, because the stock Terminator is about 8 pounds of boost. And so when you go to a different pulley or a different supercharger, there are ways to change that so that it can read higher. And I have some videos on that. And I'll put the link to the full video in the video description if you want to check that out. But I'll show you some clips of it right here if you want. We're going to go into the glove box. And you're going to push these two tabs inward. There's one on this side, one on the other. As you push both of those together, it will allow you to drop this glove box out of the way. And you're going to locate your boost line in here. Here's the boost line. Now, it's the yellow line that comes through here. I've already teed into it for one of my other wideband gauges that also has a boost gauge on it. But basically what you want to do is just unplug it, and that'll give you a little bit more slack as you work around it. So we're going to go ahead and unplug it here just by pulling it apart off this off of the T. So this is the back side of the gauge cluster. And just to kind of show you what it's made up of, you have your connectors here on the sides, and that's what we unplugged towards the top, one on each side. Then below it, this is the boost gauge adapter, so that's where the vacuum line goes for that. And the best way to pull it off is just pull straight back on it. And it's better to take that off first before you go after the other harness, because the boost line kind of goes over the harness. Okay. And on the back side, there's a little stopper here. And we're actually going to have to snip this. And here it goes. Okay. So just to fine tune it, these Swiss Army scissors work pretty well. You can get a pair of these handy. Just make sure that it's pressure on the aftermarket gauge, and that's how you know where to put your needle.
Yeah, that's on the money right there. Little higher. 18.
Okay.
20.
I can't hold on to it.
You ready? Let's go. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, please make sure that your notification bell is on so that you don't miss any new videos. Thanks, guys.